Hello everybody, welcome to this week's Headteacher Bulletin for the week commencing the 3rd of July. Apologies, there was no bulletin last week. I unfortunately lost my voice, so I felt it necessary just to put the 2 weeks worth together in this week's bulletin. Let's get going. So in this week's Gospel, Jesus summarises both the costs of discipleship following his ways as well as the rewards such as life that it may bring. And Jesus' words this week are a lot like the phrase, "We have come to a crossroad." This could mean that you've travelled with a person or way of life for a time, and now it's time to choose to go in a different direction. And if you look carefully at traffic road signs or a crossroad sign, it looks like a cross. And to follow Jesus, we must take up our cross. So the gospel reminds us that we may choose to follow Jesus. We may face some crossroads in our life. We might part company with someone, perhaps because there's others that are doing things that are not right. And instead we must choose to act in ways that show that we are disciples of Jesus. And Jesus does not say that being his disciple will be easy, but he does promise that our life of discipleship will be rewarded. And many of our pupils are at crossroads at the moment, coming to the end of our academic year. We've got Year 6s joining us as part of their transition into Year 7. We've got Year 11 moving on to Pastors New for post 16, and also our Year 13s who are going off on their journey of life, whether it be to university, apprenticeships or the world of work. So we wish everyone well on those choices that they're making. So we had a wonderful transition 2 days this week. So we had our new Year 7s in on Monday and Tuesday as part of their transition programme. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, they were there ready for the day ahead. A wonderful year group, and we had a fantastic evening whereby we met all the new parents of the new Year 7s who will be welcoming in September. So welcome, because I did mention that the Year 7s can access these bulletins before they join us, and we look forward to meeting them again in September next year. So some good news, some of our Year 7 geographers a couple of weeks ago had a really good day out at Everton. There was lots of activities such as pond dipping for wildlife, measuring the speed and depth of streams, and just meandering around the environment. So we want to continue offering trips like these. They very much enrich the learning that happens in the classroom, and I know there's lots more planned from Mr. Polly as geography continues next year. Also, our Quiet Ethos team and SVP group, we've had a Beckett's on tour, as I've mentioned previously. We've gone around all of the parishes in Northampton, and we finished last Sunday with going to St Gregory's Parish and also parish in Toaster. Finished up with some McDonald's as a celebratory thank you for the pupils giving up lots of their time over the past few weeks. So we've welcomed some new faces to the school. We've made lots of new friends and really promoted the good news of what's happening at Thomas Beckett to hopefully welcome new pupils and parents over the coming years for them to choose us as a Catholic school in Northampton. So today and tomorrow, and especially over the weekend, it's the feast of St Thomas Beckett, something that we hold close to our heart, being obviously Thomas Beckett Catholic School. And the diocese decided to move it to the summer. The feast days is often marked in December, but because obviously school is closed, it's been moved to obviously the today and this weekend to celebrate. So we're there today with our wonderful pupils supporting with the choir and as part of the Mass. And there's lots of activities this weekend should you wish to get involved in. Have a look at the cathedral website. There's a pilgrimage on Saturday that you can join if you wish. But a big thank you for our pupils and staff that are giving up their time today to celebrate the feast of St Thomas Beckett. So our electives programme is launched for next year. So the electives is only running for years 7, 8 and 9 for next year. Their choices have been provided. Obviously they've got the opportunity to choose lots of different options, and we'll make a decision on obviously their final choices before the end of this academic year for next year's timetable. There's lots on offer, lots of sport, lots of enrichment activities, something to take the interest of every pupil. So have a conversation with your sons and daughters and talk about what's on offer, and do get in contact if there's any questions regarding that. Again, next week is coming really close, 12th of July, Beckett Fest. Starts at 5:30 till approximately 8:30. It's only £2 a ticket. Children are free, so you're getting 3 hours of entertainment for a very small ticket fee. Do come along. It's an outside event. Bring along a picnic blanket, some chairs. There's refreshments on the evening, and lots of performances with our feeder schools as well. So it's going to be a real good event. Previous events have been sold out, so do get your tickets this weekend. We've got Send Coffee Morning on Monday the 10th of July, so this coming Monday, 11:30 at the school in the library. All SEND parents are welcome. We're delighted to welcome speakers from the NPFG, so the Northampton Parent Forum Group, who will take questions and offer that support. So if you're interested, just pop along, come to the front office, and we'll take you up to the library for 11:30 start. And finally, just some key dates. We've got our awards evening next Thursday after school. Prestigious occasion, first awards evening in a long while here at Thomas Beckett. So, many years have gone by. So we're really keen to share our celebration and awards for this academic year next week. We've also got Sports Day on Friday the 14th of July. And just a reminder, our end of term is on Friday the 21st of July. It will be a half day, and I'll send out an end of term letter just with some specific details regarding the end of this academic year and also when we return in the new year. So we'll touch base next week. Take care and have a lovely weekend.